The topic is indefinite integrals. So let's look at the definition. Definition says integral of the sum of two functions, f of x plus g of x dx, is equal integral of f of x, the first function, dx, plus integral of the second function, dx. So let's do the example. Example 7, we need to evaluate the integral of x12 plus x dx. So integral of x to the 12 plus x dx. So we have to think of this as being f of x, x to the 12, and x as being g of x. So using the definition with the property of the sum to the integrals, this is going to be equal integral of x12 dx plus integral of x dx. Now all we need to do, integral of x to the 12 dx, is use the power rule for integrals. This will be x 12 plus 1 is 13 over 13 plus some constant. Well, instead of writing the constant c1, we can just do the second integral of x. Remember, there's a 1 here, so x 1 plus 1 is 2 over 2. And then think of it as we're going to have one constant here and two second constant. If you add them, it's just going to be some other constant. So in other words, c is equal to c1 plus c2. Okay. Now, let's do an example where we have a difference. Here's the definition. Integral of f of x minus g of x dx is equal to integral of f of x dx minus integral of g of x dx. It's almost the same problem, the only difference is a difference. So integral of x8 minus x squared dx is going to be equal, so this is my f of x and this is my g of x. So this is the same thing as integral of x8 dx minus integral of x squared dx, which is equal, use the power rule for integrals, x8 plus 1 is 9, divide by 9, minus x2 plus 1 is 3, divide by 3, plus some constant. Now for the next example, we need to look at this property. Integral of a constant times f of x dx means it's equal constants times integral. In other words, if you have a constant, you can take it outside the integral, as long as there's a multiplication, not a plus. Yeah, remember there's a multiplication, it's k times f of x. So same thing here, 3x7. So example 9, integral of 3x7 dx. So we can take 3 outside, so this will be equal to 3 integral of x7 dx, which is equal to 3, but x to the 7, we use the power rule, x7 plus 1 is 8 over 8. So you plus some constants, you can rewrite this as 3x8 over 8 plus c. Now let's do example 10. Example 10, we need to evaluate integral of 5x cubed plus 2x9 dx. So now, first we need to use the sum rule. See, since we have a plus here, integral of 5x cubed plus 2x9 dx. So first we need to use the first property right here. So this is going to be equal, so we think of this as being f of x and 2x to the 9 as being g of x. So this is going to be equal integral of f of x, which is 5x cubed dx, plus integral of g of x, which is 2x to the 9 dx. Now for each one of them, we're going to use this property right here. Since we have a constant, this constant is going to come out, and then for this integral, this constant is going to come out. So this is going to be equal to 5 integral of x cubed dx plus 2 integral of x9 dx. Now this is equal 5. Now we use power rule for integrals. X 3 plus 1 is 4 over 4 plus 2. X 9 plus 1 is 10 over 10. In this case we can simplify 2 with the 10. So this is going to become 5x4 over 4 plus x10 over 5. By the way, you could leave it plus some constant. You could leave it that way, or you could just rewrite it as 5 over 4 x4. It's the same thing, plus 1 over 5 x10 plus c. It's up to you. And that's it for this example.